everybody? Welcome back. This is Trapped in the Timeline. This is episode 14. I'm Half.
And I'm Dre.
And today we are about to discuss, is social media fueling this whole LaRussell crisis? I mean, we got everything from, the heaven sent lyric in his latest rap. Then we had the whole situation when he made comments about Lil Wayne. I mean, and everything seems to be coming from social media, right? Like, would it be this much backlash if these social media sites weren't fueling it and people weren't leaving all these comments and stuff? What do you think about that, Dre?
Social media is definitely on a takedown right now because it looks like they're going to take this brother down. I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something about that song in the comments, and he's just not going to own up to it and take accountability and move on. So he's going to stand on it, and he's about to stand up to this social media battlefield, and it looks like it's not going his way.
Well, I hope that, 'cause I like him, man. He's a good artist. He's a great
It's
artist.
not
You know what I'm
about like right
saying?
now. It's not about like. You done said some shit, and the people ain't liking the way you moving.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, you live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think he's a good artist. He's always been positive, you know what I mean? He's always, showed love to the kids and stuff. Um, you know, I don't know maybe how he feels about this particular thing, but
Well,
so
he's standing on it. He's not
he's
backing down.
definitely standing on
He's
it.
not
That's one
backing
thing
down,
about it, man. You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
kind of what's putting him in a little hot water
He
right
from the
now.
he from the Vallejo, man. They just don't back down,
I
man.
guess he
They
not
they
backing
popping they
down,
collars,
so
man.
he up there feeling some type of way. I guess he feeling real hyphy with it, and he about to go and do his thing, so I mean, but we see he took down some of his social media stuff, so
That's what they're saying as of the 20th, that he took some of his
so
his his
so it
his
looks like
accounts
social
down.
media is winning right now.
But I think he'll come back. But they're saying, so the latest backlash he had was regarding the Heaven Sent lyric that he had. It says LaRussell recently faced intense criticism for lyrics or comments describing historical figures like Adolf Hitler, Donald Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein as heaven sent.
So
This
yeah,
sparked a massive wave of negative sentiment across platforms,
yeah.
right? But at the same time, and he explained it, he went on a couple of, podcasts and said, people should pretty much know what he was talking about. And he was not saying that they're good people, that, you know what I'm saying,
He
that
made a mistake,
I think that
and he needs to own up to it. And you talked about these people that right now a lot of people aren't feeling that's your fan base. So you gotta read the room. Gotta read the room. This is your fan base. You touching out to your fans and the people that's following you and liking you.
because he's,
And I mean, you just said
he,
you follow a little of his music. How
yeah,
you
no,
feel about those comments?
he's one person that well, I'm gonna start from here. So he's definitely connected to like his fan base, because he grew his whole empire on
Organically, right?
organically and on his fan base and the whole gold card system. I know a few people who have them.
Okay. Okay.
People that been to his show, at his backyard plenty of times, and the shows out here in LA. And you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like I like the young dude, man. He's a real good artist out of the, Vallejo. I really like the Bay Area stuff. Um, I do think, sometimes people, you know what I mean, misinterpret things and stuff, or sometimes people say things
Was
that
he out of pocket with those comments? Was he out of pocket? Yes or no?
well,
Beating around the bush. Was he out of pocket?
that's what I'm saying, man. I'm kind of caught in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I understand what he was saying. I think that, maybe he, the way he used the term heaven sent may have been, some people say, no, he doesn't know what the meaning is, but, I'm not sure.
You find that hard to believe.
Yeah, no, I know he knows what the meaning. He's a smart dude. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But, like you said, he doesn't want to back down. And, social media does,
They're attacking him right
they're
now.
attacking, you
They're
know what I
coming
mean? And
after him.
that
So
shit could be crazy.
it's going to definitely come after him. And I mean, right now, it looks like since he took his social media down, he can't handle it. Somebody else that they were an internet presence, and Carson out, same thing. He took it well, his social media. Can't handle it. So I mean, it's scary out there in that internet battleground, y'all. Y'all better be aware.
And nah, it'll really mess people up, man, because they're constantly looking at it, people's comments, what people are saying, you know what I mean? But he is one person that always say he doesn't care what people think and everything, which is, a good way
Then why
to
get rid of your
live.
social media? Why delete it?
Well, I'm sure that was probably, now that he's signed, that was probably coming up from the upper, you know what I'm saying? Because he recently signed to the Rock Nation. So that probably came from from the top, like, hey,
Well,
what
why would they want you to get rid of your social media? That
it's just
helps
it's a
promote you and your brand. If you sign
yeah,
to me, I'm not gonna want you to
but
cancel your
out
social
of
media.
sight, out of mind for a second, right? We're gonna
Oh, you
take
want things to calm
we're
down.
yeah, we're gonna take him off things real quick. But I'm gonna tell you, man, that dude, like I was tripping, like he comes down my feed constantly. You know what I'm saying? Because like I really look at all his stuff. I fucks with him.
Yeah.
So he comes down my feed, and I was like, damn, I noticed. I'm like, damn, I'm not seeing him lately. I'm like, I have seen him like me like a couple days ago, but I was wondering. I'm like, man, where is he at? And now that I looked at it, that they said he took it down, I'm like, and I'm sure that they kind of been putting him to the back, you know what I mean, with this
Yeah.
backlash because that's what they do.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If they feel like, you know what I mean, that you are, doing something to hurt someone or whatever, they're gonna kind of show you less. You know what I mean? They're gonna pull you down from that algorithm. They're not gonna keep you on people's feeds, and that's what it seems to be happening. Yeah, no, it's a crazy situation. And then before earlier, not too long ago, he was getting a little bit of backlash for comments that he made about Lil Wayne. Saying that, Lil Wayne's music wasn't really of substance, and you know what I mean, wasn't really talking about nothing, and from that type of rap, or you know what I mean, so, kind of saying stuff like that. Uh, what do you think about that?
And who cares? I mean, why should that be a big deal for him talking shit about Lil Wayne? Or he not even talking shit. He just gave his opinion about his music. Maybe he wasn't feeling Lil Wayne's music. Maybe Lil Wayne don't feel his music. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I mean, some
No,
people don't like Lil Wayne. Everybody doesn't like Lil Wayne's music.
I
I
agree,
mean,
but a lot of people do like Lil Wayne, so I think that's where it comes from, and that's
yeah,
where social media once again comes into play, where people are going to have something to say. Like we said before, it gives everybody a platform to say something, right? So you're
yeah.
going to have people who really wouldn't, you would never hear these things from, or
But I
or
mean, that's
say
not no reason
things.
for me to be like, "Oh, come after me," because a lot of people talk shit about Lil Wayne. I mean, he didn't even talk shit. He was just giving his opinion on his music, so it wasn't
Right.
even like he was talking shit. Like you got people that
Yeah.
full blown on probably done said fuck Lil Wayne, and you know what I'm saying we're
Oh no,
artists and
100%.
stuff, but he goes and deletes his social media because I mean he can't take whatever just criticism and everything that's coming his way. So he can't take it. I don't think it's the Lil
Well,
Wayne comments.
yeah, no, it has nothing to do with the Lil Wayne stuff because that happened prior. I was just giving another backlash.
Okay.
And he's had some allegations of scams. Some users and fellow artists have used social media to accuse him of taking money for features or services without delivering, describing his business model as a scam. That's allegedly.
Now
They're
that's a reason to
allegations.
delete your social media
Allegations.
because you've been
But
out here scamming motherfuckers.
we don't know if that's true, right? You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. People say a lot of things.
Yeah.
Uh,
They just throwing some more smut out
That's what
there
I'm
with it.
saying.
Make
That's what
some
is that
little smut
again? That's coming
campaign,
from where?
social media,
That's in social media is the devil.
and it can take you down, I mean,
Man.
we saying we strong with it and all of that, but I mean, it can take some people down. You get famous real quick, and
Yeah,
then now you hear all this negative, 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 negative about you. And yeah, some people can't take it. So
yeah, because and then people were I think this may have happened after the Little Wayne, or yeah, I wanna say, did it or it could have happened I'm not sure.
did Lil Wayne respond back to him or
You know
anything?
what? I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
Yeah, cause he was like,
Yeah, I don't think so. When he signed to The Rock,
mm,
a people, even a lot of his fans were a little bit disappointed. So he was taking some backlash for that as well. Because he's an independent artist. He really, talks about that and preaches that and everything. But what he's saying is he was independent and he built his whole brand on being independent and everything. But he got to a point, he said, you get to a point where there's only so much you can do. There's only so much your money,
Oh,
your
no,
team
yeah.
can do. And you need that machine behind you
Yeah, the
to really,
bigger you get, the more you're gonna need
yeah.
to
But
to have behind you to push your product.
he took backlash from that. You know what I'm saying? People were getting mad saying that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're telling us and be independent, and you go sign and blah blah. But it's not about that. He stayed independent till, for enough time that he needed. Now he's at that point where he can go big and have leverage at the same time where they're not gonna just dick him
It was
around in
kinda
the
like what
contract.
Nipsey was doing,
Right.
how Nipsey was so independent and he was just constantly turning them down, you know what I'm saying, doing his own thing.
Building leverage.
Yeah, building a big leverage, which
So
he probably
then,
did and got Rock Nation, so
yeah, so then you can come in and you're not just getting 250, half a million, advance where you gotta pay back, and that's really
well,
a
now all
loan,
in
and
those negotiations, now you're getting what you want. You're
exactly.
publishing, you're gonna get all of that. The way you want the breakdowns now, because you coming in there way more confident. You're not coming in there like some little, just a little talented artist that don't know the game, and we get to just bam rape you and take everything. So
Right.
now they know like, okay, he knows what his product is worth a little bit. He's already had this following on his own, so all we can do is just get it to a bigger,
We're just gonna be
masses.
the machine behind them to
Yeah,
help it push it out.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
knowing this person's already generating something, so I'm already buying something for my money versus somebody I gotta turn into this, and then once I turn you into that, now I really that's all my money because I did this. I turned you into it. That's a good eye opener there, and when you do it independently and then decide to go to this big major, you know, it's uh it's a big jump, and you can't think about it that way too with your fans, how much you're pushing independent and how much you're not in the music game. And yeah, but I mean, also you got to tie in your social media with it too, which he was doing, and he was doing good with that. So you got to think about that's a whole different lane.
Yeah.
He was knocking it out the park with that. I mean, we all was seeing his little videos that were catchy, that were, it was just like he was a comfortable artist,
Right.
to everybody. Somebody you could even show to, family members and play it, and it
Oh,
wasn't.
no, my mom was
And
banging
that's what I'm
him.
saying. He was a comfortable artist that didn't really rake no feathers or nothing. But now with all this little controversy,
We from the back.
I mean, he gotta use this and flip it. That's the best
Yeah,
way to
and
do
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
That's
That
the
and
best
that's
way
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
it.
That's why he probably shut down his social media
That's the
real
best way
quick.
to do it.
You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna re-strategize. All right, like, okay, hold on. We need to come at it from this angle because it's different. When you're independent, you can kind of be a little more, talk your shit and kind of do your thing and be like, all right, well, fuck. Because they said a lot of people have been reporting that he's been blocking a gang of people. Like if you say anything, block anything,
It's
block
probably not even him because you know what I'm saying when
or
you ain't
whoever's running his thing,
exactly now you got you answering to somebody
the
now to
blocker.
before you weren't answering nobody. You were the one
Well,
shooting the stop.
I'm still sure that he's in control of all that shit though.
Yeah, but now it's still it's another party in there. It's another voice.
Right? No, it is somebody in his
So
ear
it's
now. Yeah,
somebody else in there like, oh, I think we should do it this way,
yeah.
and how much is that
No matter
swaying you?
what that contract say, they gonna still be in your ear.
Yeah, and how much is that swaying you when they
Yeah,
tell you stuff? So you're gonna be like, wait a minute. He said, what? Okay, do this. Okay, do that, and you gotta kind of follow suit because you want to take that next step. You've been doing the independent for how long? It's got you there, and so it's his decision. So he really wants to take that next step.
right.
So that's him wanting to take that next step, and hey, maybe he's willing to take what comes with it.
No, for sure. So they say, ironic, they say LaRussell has been a vocal proponent of using social media for independent growth, often breaking down strategies like seeding and clipping to build a fan base without a major label. So with that situation, it's a double-edged sword because the same viral mechanisms he used to sell 100,000 albums independently are now amplifying his controversies. And
Well,
then
yeah, because they're not your friend. I mean,
yeah,
they're just need content, and you're gonna provide good or bad, they're gonna take it.
they're gonna take it and use it.
But that's why you gotta be a presence on there too, because like you are a good presence on there. You did have a good little strategy, but now you should have kept using it to defend yourself. This is the time to do it. You needed to defend yourself. So,
Yeah, and that was the thing, like, and I like I said, I fucks with LaRussell. I think he's a smart young dude and he does his shit. But the way he kind of defended it, I think he should have came at it at a different from a different angle. But shit, who the fuck am I, right? So he did what he wanted
but
to
no,
do, and
because think about it. If he's coming with his narrative strong and they're coming with their narrative strong, now people are forced to pick. Now you would be forced to pick sides. If LaRussell was on here going hard and strong with a good pushback and all of that, talking his shit,
all right.
posting his clips and all of this and that, now it's a beef and you gotta pick a side now. Now it's like, well, you know what, Russell talking that shit over there. He's saying nah, it was y'all. So he's like, this and that. And I did apologize. People just ain't taking it for that. So
But
you're gonna get still some people that like you that fuck with him and you're gonna be like, what, I kind of do believe him, and him. But the fact that you kinda just tucking your tail is a little like, ugh, like, come on, man, stand on that. You was just talking tough, like, stand on that. Like,
yeah, but and that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's tucking his tail because he got another ear person. They got he got another entity in his ear, right? That what I'm saying is providing
but that's not my image, so now I gotta change my image. I was just being vocal and
That's the thing when you
out there
sign though,
on
one way or another, when you sign, you give up something. Don't please believe, don't think you're gonna just go in there and everything you want and everything is shit.
so they're called
It's gonna be yeah,
so
you
he's
gonna
losing his social media fame is basically
I don't
what's
think
going
he's losing the social media fame. Nah, I mean I think
well,
he's
you're
still
deleting your pages, you don't have it
well,
no more.
they'll come back,
You
they'll be back up. They just like I said, out of
so
sight, out of mind for a quick minute, and then he'll pop right back up.
it's hurting them then because I mean you need
Oh
that in
yeah, I
today's
mean,
entertainment. You need social media. I mean,
yeah, and that's what he was built on. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
That's what he was,
And now it's taking them down.
he's built on it.
So I
Well,
mean,
it's trying to take him down because it ain't gonna take him
well,
down.
so far it's winning. I'll say it's winning right
We gonna
now.
fuck
He
with
needs to
LaRussell.
fight. He needs to fight back and post some of your clips, explain your story, make some shit about them, some songs, whatever. Do what you do, entertain.
Well, he has. So he's been asked on some podcasts and shit. He's gave his story up about this stuff, and
Okay, well
so
maybe I'm a little late to the party, but
yeah, so
uh,
he got some shit out there. So definitely check it out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
very interesting.
yeah, and figure out what's going on for your own self. Russell is a great artist. If you don't know who he is, though, positive dude. Everybody,
You
man.
probably seen him down your damn timeline. This dude was big. He was
Oh
on
yeah.
everybody's timeline doing his little songs and stuff like that. Like I said, he was a comfortable artist. He reached a good age group from probably, kids
And
to elders.
that
So
shit he did with Beast Mode when they were in the golf cart
yeah,
in that
like that.
football stadium.
That was totally
That shit was
different. Good
dope. And
shit
their
right there.
camera, he did some good camera
Connecting
work
with
on
his
that with
baby.
that DJI Ronin
Yeah, so that
motherfucker.
and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he gotta punch back a little bit more with this social media. I mean, use it as a weapon because he knows how to do it.
He does. No,
He was
he
doing it in
knows.
a good way. That's what we always talk about, using it in a good way. And right now, the
He
negative
was one
way,
of the he's one of the ones. He
yeah,
uses social media in a great way.
yeah. So now he
Yeah.
got he need to fight back with it. But like you said, he probably have
He's just
that.
gonna yeah, he strategized. He that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They putting it together.
he thinking about his next big move.
Yeah, they putting it
So yeah.
together, man. They at the blackboard, like, all right, we're about to do this, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna come. All right.
So you think
That's it.
he's been losing a lot right now, but I think like you said,
He
comeback
just was
coming.
winning like a motherfucker. So
He was,
he was doing the whole
and that's the
Super
thing.
Bowl shit, the whole Bay Area shit was cracking.
That's how this is. You can be up on this social media shit, and then they just
And
turn on you.
real cool. real
turn on
quick
you, like, boom.
off of one thing you said, and we talked about that, just like the
Yeah,
shit with the job interview when you tweet something and all
man,
that shit.
you're gonna be fired on the spot
Y
for a tweet.
man, for
So,
something you say, man, could just
look, and
fuck
this is
shit up.
his job, so you gotta think this is
Oh,
his
yeah, this
job.
is bread and
So,
butter.
but I'm not saying he's fired, but I mean, he's still taking a hit right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah, he taking a little hit, but he gonna be back.
and if he see this, we think he gonna come back, but right now, social media is kicking that ass.
He good, so he gonna whoop social media's ass because he always has. Let's
Well,
do it,
they kicking his
LaRussell.
ass right now. So, today he deleted this shit. Oh, was that yesterday? But
Hey, I
so
mean,
they kicking his ass right now. But
let me talk. So
he,
I'm
he
you gonna
coming back.
bring the Chuck Norris
He
out of
coming back.
rest in peace,
But
Chuck Norris.
as of today, yeah, social media is money. So
Oh man.
just letting y'all know,
And
it's
that's the
trapped
thing.
in the
Don't let
timeline.
social media get you, man.
Don't let them beat you.
Don't be trapped in that timeline, man. And that's what we talk about on this site, man. So you know what? Go to our YouTube page. Follow. I mean, not follow. Subscribe. Like our comments and comments. Talk some shit. If you don't agree with what we say, you want to
Yeah.
talk some shit, man, come talk some shit. We have fun. We will talk some shit back.
And you guys can video call if you guys really want to talk some shit and
Yeah,
serious.
yeah,
Got a little
we're gonna
following,
arrange
tap
all
in with
that.
our little people. We'll set it up and because we starting to have some callers and some listeners come on the show. So y'all get ready for that too. We'll put some stuff down there so people can contact us and if you guys got some stuff to talk, we talk back and you can have at it.
And this was episode 14, Trapped in the Timeline. The social media has social media been fueling LaRussell's crisis? Talk about it. Let us know. Comment.
Like, share, and if you want to, come on the show.